What's up, guys? I am tuning in from Singapore. Got a great view up here, my little penthouse of the city. Great nightlife for the city of Singapore. Hotter than Florida, I think. Pretty sure it's hotter than Florida. But you know what's good? What's also hotter than Florida right now? Seems like crypto's on the way back up. Uptober, is that a real thing? Is that something we're actually gonna have happen? I think so. I mean, since I last made the video, Bitcoin shot up. Altcoins really haven't done too much. Gold hit another all-time high. What's new? Billions of dollars liquidated from short positions, like we told you, was absolutely on the table. You know, we kind of dropping that low as we did. We took out pretty much all the reasons to drop price down to the downside. Is the bottom for sure in? Maybe it is. I'll save that conversation for a second. I was supposed to be recording a video right now on my computer, doing some TA for you. I'll talk through some TA here in a second, but I can't because I made a colossal mistake. Completely forgot that when you go to a different country, they don't have the same outlets. So I have a whole setup. I brought my computer, I brought some lights, a portable camera and stuff. My whole setup is based on being able to plug things in with one of these bed. But what do you call this? Someone in the comments let me know. What do you call this type of plug that the United States has? That's not what we have here. They have some nice like USB outlet things. Let me see if I get a good angle of this. What is that? What do you call that? I have to go find something for that. It looks like something I would plug my dryer into if I was still at home. Anyway, so no TA tonight, or today. It's tonight where I am. No TA right now. So let's talk though. Let's talk Uptober. Let's talk what's happening. Great news pouring in all over the place. Like I said, liquidations are getting, or the shorts are getting liquidated like crazy. Bitcoin made its way back up over 114K temporarily. I think at the time of recording this video, we had pulled back 113,000. I don't know by the time this gets out to you guys where exactly the price is. However, I will tell you, pull up your Luxalgo if you have it, and you will find a daily buy signal. That green reversal, the bullish momentum, the positive money flow, you guys hear me talk about all the time. If you're not used to my channel, that's fine. Stick around, hit subscribe, smash the like. Forgot to tell you to do that earlier. Normally we do a lot of TA here, but today we're just talking. We're gonna talk. Maybe my editor, maybe Smay will throw some B-roll or something in here. I doubt it though, because he's not a chart guy. There's a buy signal out there, and you mix that with some news. I think the only bad news, some people are gonna perceive a government shutdown as being a problem. Historically, and I'm not convinced the government's gonna actually shut down. They seem to always in the last hour figure something out. Historically though, take a look at price action around government shutdowns. It's not always that bearish. In fact, a lot of times it's actually pretty bullish. That's probably the only bad news happening right now. We got the SEC coming out and saying crypto is the top priority in a good way. You know, we don't want a Gary Gensler-led SEC saying that. But with our new administration, they're righting the wrongs. Brian Armstrong yesterday, at least the post came out yesterday. I saw this. I was stopped in Dubai and I was reading this. Brian Armstrong is saying that he's never felt better about the future of regulation. The current Senate and the way they're doing things and the way they're voting on future regulation is very clear. They're done just giving the banks whatever they want. Crypto is going to become a big deal. I had a conversation with a guy down in the lobby while I was waiting to check in. And we were talking about the future stablecoins, the future of crypto, and how far we've come, and how many years are we away from at least like stablecoins being used on a daily basis. And he was saying like, oh, I think it could still be like 30 years. I was like, I don't think so. He was from Dubai or something. I told him, I was like, yeah, I think that we're very close. I think we're very close to. I mean, we already use credit cards like they're nothing. I think we're very close to stablecoins being the new normal. I think cryptocurrency is about to rip even further to the upside. By the way, more buyers out there right now. Of course, you always have your Michael Saylor buyers, so let's not talk about MicroStrategy. Tether released that they had a massive amount of purchasing of Bitcoin in quarter three. FTX is about to release over $5 billion back to users. Unless those users, I mean, those users could run for the hills, but my assumption is a lot of those people are probably looking to buy while a lot of these coins are still hovering below all-time highs, but are primed for a big breakout to the upside. This is what we've been telling you about. This is what we've been saying is going to set up this pullback. This manipulated pullback was temporary. It was weird. It was clearly concocted by wealthy individuals to accumulate as much as they can towards the bottom before the big rip to the upside. And right now, a lot of signs are pointing towards that Uptober coming and coming here, obviously, next couple days, next day, because today is it. Today is the last day of September, and a lot of good signs. So stay vigilant. I'm by no means promising anything. Squirrelier things have happened in the past. There's always a chance that October could start with a little bit more, of a twist through. Anytime you have a big pump like we just had, you did have some liquidations come to the downside. They could bring it back a little bit, but for the long haul, I'm looking at buying these dips like I have been. Every time I get dry powder, I am. I'm looking to get in and wait for this thing to roll to the upside, because a lot of men who have a lot of money and are a lot smarter at this market than me, they seem to be buying. And I might not be the most brilliant person in the world. I might not have my finger on the pulse of every single thing that's happening. I think we do pretty good here, wrapping up the news and the charts. But based on those charts and those news and listening to people way smarter than us, there's a lot of reasons to be optimistic and bullish right now about these markets. So stay vigilant out there. October, I think, is on the way. If you guys have been holding, good for you. If you're looking at, if you're buying some of these dips, because again, altcoins really haven't exploded back to the upside yet. ETH did get back above 4,200, but now it's back down below. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it while you can before it starts shooting the upside. A lot of altcoins just not taking off just yet, with that Bitcoin dominance being a little higher. But remember what I told you guys last week. There's no reason to freak out until Bitcoin dominance is well above 60%. If it gets above 60% and stays there for a couple days, we'll have a conversation about freaking out. But for now, the surge in Bitcoin dominance, there's a pattern developing there that's not necessarily so bullish on that chart, which is a good thing for altcoins. A lot of reasons to stay optimistic about your altcoins, about your holdings. Guys, I'm gonna try to get a video made with some TA tomorrow. Stick around, subscribe to the channel, our new channel, if you're just finding us here. Let me say that real quick. Potentially some good news about the old channel. Potentially, is there a possibility we can go back to the old channel? Maybe. I'll keep you guys posted on that one. Stick around. But in case that doesn't work out, this is the new channel, so make sure you're subscribed and make sure you're smashing the likes. Weird week to have the first one with me being in Singapore, but I know you guys are going to learn a lot here. I know you guys enjoy the content, so we're going to keep it on coming. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Sleep good. Adios.